All right, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth, sitting in traffic on Venice Boulevard, waiting to get on the freeway. I just finished up an interview session with the hip-hop band Warm Brew. Go check them out. Thank you, DJ, for hooking that all up. Had some excellent Mexican food at Paco's Tacos. They're at Centinela and Washington, man. If you're around, it's excellent. And, I'm sitting here cruising back, killing a little time, making my way through the streets of Los Angeles. And it's been one of those, bitchin' days. You just never know what you're going to get into. I'm driving my bro's Prius that he let me borrow to come down here to Venice to do the interview. And, I thought I would break something down. Alright, man. Some people have been tripping on Hiroshima Nagasaki. What's that all about? Look, man. Part of being a human being is having the dark side, to call it that. The low frequency self. The enemy within. Well, for me, I came to terms with that character some time ago, man. It was before I got pulled into the bright side by those dudes in front of the liquor store 2.5 years ago, almost 3. And I used to call myself Hiroshima Nagasaki. And the whole thing was I was in such a low frequency state of mind, I was such a negative being, that it was my way of letting people know to stay away from me. I would, I'd keep to myself, but if someone got through the crunch face and the scowl, and I had to actually introduce myself, I would go, hello, my name is Hiroshima Nagasaki. And to those who got it, and understood, yeah, dude, this dude just wants to be left alone, dude. So, part of the high frequency thing for me is actually getting and being able to see the ego-driven negative manifestation of myself. And I named it, man. It's Hiroshima Nagasaki. Now, every now and then, Hiroshima Nagasaki gets out of the cage, dude. It's not all the time. I would say out of 100 moments of reality, it gets out 2. It used to be 65% of the time Hiroshima Nagasaki would be running around like a madman telling you to fuck off. But the illusion now exists, and the illusion is generally a pretty peaceful, loving, empathetic, compassionate person. But to say that Hiroshima Nagasaki's not in there, dude, would be to deny reality. So, I got a couple people saying, oh, dude, bro, low frequency, and dude, you're gonna, discredit yourself for this and that. And I go, well, hey, man, that's your own trip, dude. For me, if I were to say that every day is rainbows and unicorns, dude, I'd be lying to you, bro. I'd be lying to you to say that some days this traffic here, this gnarly-ass traffic, brings out Hiroshima Nagasaki. But I've learned to keep Hiroshima Nagasaki in the cage. In fact, Hiroshima Nagasaki right now absolutely does not exist. I'm absolutely at one with traffic, man. It doesn't even exist in my dream. It's just time for me to make a YouTube video, dude, right? Because that's why I'm sitting here in traffic, because if the traffic was moving, I wouldn't be making this and blah, 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 blah. So every now and then, the beast comes out. Instead of, hiding, I title it, dude, Hiroshima Nagasaki. I've made 2 Hiroshima Nagasaki's videos that were basically the truth of exactly how I felt, exactly how I think sometimes, and, that's part of who I am as a human being, man. And if I were to deny that truth in myself, that would give that power within me, even more power. The mere fact I've channeled it, named it, labeled it, enables me to keep it in the box. Because it took a long time in this evolution of my life to realize what that was inside of me. Most people don't even know where their dark side ends and their good side begins, and therefore can't distinguish the two, so they can't separate the two, and hence madness ensues. For me, I know exactly when I've entered the dark side. And yeah, I put a couple of those videos out there just to remind myself exactly what the truth is about myself if I don't properly take the steps to keep myself in a positive state of mind, man. If I don't surrender, if I don't stay vibrating at the highest frequency possible, I become very dense, very low frequency. I essentially become exactly what Hiroshima Nagasaki is trying to represent and explain, is total and complete destruction, dude. And I don't want that. I absolutely want nothing but success and positivity for humanity. I want the people that I disagree with most to succeed the most. I want to love the people I dislike the most. I want to love them the most. I mean, that's what this whole high frequency thing's about. It's not the freeway moving. It's about being able to accept that the freeway's not moving and that there's traffic, and accepting it for exactly what it is. It's just a dream. So that's me trying to explain Hiroshima Nagasaki. Those who kind of trip out on when I go into the low frequency state, it's just because I'm being truthful. And that's kind of the whole thing I'm about with this YouTube thing I'm doing, is being truthful, man, because I see a lot of YouTube stuff out there, and it's lying because it's trying to portray itself as something that it's not. And that's not for me to judge. I just see it, man. It's like, yeah, I want to be the most positive person on spaceship Earth 1,000% of the time, but that's absolutely unrealistic. So I make do with what I can, and I try to correct the errors of my ways, because that's what it's all about. To like wake up and try and find your spiritual path, is to accept the duality and merge it into the oneness. Anyway, I got open freeway. I gotta go! Fly on! Yeah!